Domestic violence is not just about bruises. It's not about a partner raising a hand to hit you. It's about power and control, and many victims don't even realize they are living in it. In 2016, I visited correctional centers to interview inmates who were there for domestic homicide, and to date, it's one of the best research works I have done. Some of the things I tried to do was understand the background of these offenders, the precipitating factors, mechanisms, and even the involvement of significant others. When people hear the word violence, they think physical, like slaps, punches, black eyes. Yes, that's part of it. But abuse wears many faces. Most times, abuse may be ongoing for a while until something happens that brings it to light. For example, the abused speaks up, or the abuser publicly displays his abusive traits. There are different types of abuse. We have physical, financial, emotional, sexual, psychological. Abuse can sometimes be subtle, so it may require that you're a very self-aware person to identify that you're being abused. Every human should be self-aware. And in case you do not know, here are some ways to identify abuse. When your partner is hitting, slapping, choking, or pushing you, it's called physical abuse. I've heard people say slapping is not beating. You'll be surprised at the number of people that agree with that statement. Now, when your partner insults, threatens you, constantly criticizes you in a way that demeans you, makes you feel worthless, like you're nothing without them, it is emotional abuse. I'm a Christian, so I may quote the Bible from time to time. Proverbs 18 verse 21 says that the tongue can bring life or death. Words can wound just as deeply as the fist can. Financial abuse, you guys. When your partner controls all the money you make, refuses to let you work, and makes no effort to give you an allowance because he wants you to solely depend on him, he's abusing you financially. For men, when a woman begins to say things like, a real man must provide everything, she's trying to shame you into spending beyond your capacity. She's spending recklessly and acquiring debts in your name, forcing you to hand her your salary, using your ATM cards without an agreement or understanding in that regard. She's abusing you financially. In a situation whereby you're co-parenting, when she says things like, if you don't bring this amount of money, you can't see your kids, she's financially abusing you. And I'm giving this co-parenting example for men who naturally take responsibility for their kids. For sexual abuse, when your partner forces intimacy in any way, form, or manner without your consent, even in marriage, you are being sexually abused. Yes, there's something called marital rape. I know some of you don't believe that, but there's something called marital rape. Intimacy must be mutual and respectful. Forced intimacy is not love, it is abuse. When your partner manipulates you, isolates you, and controls you to the extent that you begin to live in fear, you are being abused, because the Bible says that God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Fear is not from God, and it is not of God. So when you think domestic violence, don't think fists only. Think of anything that strips you of freedom, safety, and dignity. If you found this video informative, or you just enjoyed listening, please share with someone who might need to hear it. Know that silence keeps abuse alive, but awareness saves life. See you in my next video. Bye.